Oh, I was beginning to wonder if I still had fingers left. You guys are such wusses.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Who asked me to buy them a set of glove warmers not more than 10 minutes ago, huh?
Busted. That guy on the freestyle board just did a complete double rotation.
Oh, yeah? Pretty wicked, huh?
The snowboard competition's so cool. Can I go look at some new boards?
Yeah, you just stay close by, though, okay? I don't know when I've seen him so excited.
It was a great idea coming up here.
Well, I figured it'd be fun for him, you know. Plus, get him away from all the buzz about Julie's trial.
Yeah, that's the last thing he needs, to hear people discussing whether or not she killed John Canellos.
Well, I figured, you wanted to escape Port Charles for a little while, too.
Because of my dad being charged with attempted murder?
I know how hard it is when someone you love's in trouble, and you can't do anything to help them.
Well, Scott shouldn't have to be going through this. He didn't shoot David Bordiso.
I know. Well, they got to prove that.
I know. I just hope we find a way soon.
Here you go. This should warm me up a little bit.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, the most damaging evidence in the forensic report is that the bullet that hit Bordiso, it came from my heater.
Well, we can always have the ballistics retested.
Well, it's going to say the same thing.
Scott and I really believe that Stevie must have some bad cop on the inside rearranging all the facts.
Wait, you mean like taking the bullet that hit DV and switching it with the one in Scott's gun?
Yeah, well, that's a good bet.
Wait a minute. No. Now, this doesn't make sense here. If he was trying to frame Scott, why would he call all of us and tell us to go to the cemetery?
Possibly he was trying to frame every single one of us.
Or, if we all saw Scott at the crime scene, we could all be called to testify against him.
And that's the exact kind of a thing that a psychopath like Bordiso would get a kick out of.
Doesn't hurt to have two doctors at the scene if you get shot in the head.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. You mean DV would actually take a bullet in the head just to set you up, Scott?
Well, maybe he had a goon that couldn't shoot straight.
Or maybe his goon wasn't the friend that he thought he was.
Well, that's easy, because there's a lot of people that like to see Bordiso about 6 feet under. Yeah, I'll get it. Coffee. Hey, Rachel, what's up?
Yeah, this isn't easy for me. But I have a confession to make.
What is your confession?
I'm being a bit selfish.
What?
I heard that you got arrested. And I know that you've got a lot on your mind, but Julie's counsel, they really could use the help selecting a jury.
Right, I forgot I was supposed to meet you today. Let's go inside. Lucy, Kevin, and Eva, and they're okay?
Yeah.
Hello, Rachel.
Oh. Hello, Dr. Locke.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that Scott had company.
Well, actually, I live here again.
I heard through the grapevine, and I'm very happy. I'm happy you're back together. I'm happy all of you are back together.
Well, thank you very much. In fact, we all couldn't be happier that we're all back together.
It's too bad you've got this legal thing hanging over your head.
I do, and I have to concentrate on that, so I'm going to have to fish out of helping you with the jury.
I kind of figured as much. I just thought I'd give it a try.
We're just so sorry that you wasted a trip.
I'm not.
Thank you for understanding.
Hey, if there's anything that I can do to help.
Nope, there's not. But thank you. Actually, we've got it handled quite nicely.
I'll see you later.
Catch you later.
Ta.
Bye, Kevin.
Bye, Rachel. I'm afraid there goes our opportunity to find out if Rachel manipulated Cooper to take the fall for Julie.
Kevin, I know. Helping her with jury selection would give us access to information, but I got to worry about my own jury.
I understand, and I'm not making light of it. It's just that Julie needs to be in Ferncliff, and Rachel's going to extraordinary lengths to get her out. It worries me.
What worries me is Sing Sing.
Okay, you're not going to Sing Sing, please. All right? He does have his priorities, you know, even though it is very odd that the court-appointed psychiatrist ruled that Julie was competent.
Well, now, how the heck could they fall for that?
After seeing the way Ryan manipulated the situation, I don't believe that Julie has come along as far as they say.
Look, I don't want her on the streets. I don't. But I got my own priorities.
Yeah, you do. Which is clearing his name and making sure he's safe with me and the girls.
I have an idea.
Oh, no, Eve, what?
No. What if we could all help each other out here?
How?
Okay, wait, go with me on this. Now, since Scott has been charged with the shooting, obviously, he can't go snooping around the PCPD.
And I have done some forensics work for Mac. I could use my connections with the police department. I can get my hands on that ballistics report. And you two could keep an eye on Julie's situation?
And I can keep the lines of communication open with Rachel.
With that woman, I'm sure she'd like to keep them wide open.
Well, I'm not going to give up my case. I'm not going to do that. I am not going to let this mess ruin my family. Simple as that.
Hey, you.
Hey. Where's Neil?
Oh, our future snowboard champion is over by the equipment stand. He's got some of the top dogs, you know, showing them how they do their tricks.
Oh, maybe I should go listen. Those guys come up with some pretty amazing moves.
Oh, yeah? You thinking about hitting the slopes there, tough girl?
What, you think I can't handle it?
No, I think you can handle anything you set your mind to.
Yeah. I wish we had more time. Hey, maybe soon we could take a long weekend in the Catskills.
Aspen. Or the Alps, huh? I know some pretty cool places from my days of trekking through Europe. I'd love to show you and Neil those.
God, what a great fantasy. Seeing Europe for the first time with you. Too bad we won't be able to do it anytime soon.
Yeah, we can't leave Neil. And I know you got your duties as chief resident.
Well, we can dream, can't we?
No, we'll do it someday, I promise.
Dad, there's a break in the competition. I was letting all kids go on the run. Can I try, Dad? Please?
Well, you know, when you start out snowboarding, son, you spend half the time, you know, on the ground.
Oh, I'll be super, super careful. Hey, Neil, why don't you get me some more hot chocolate while your dad thinks about it, okay? You're not going to let me go, are you?
No. Karen's right. Just let me think about it for a minute, okay? Well, I should have known this would happen. You bring your kid to a ski resort, he's going to want to do a run, right?
The chemo has weakened his immune system. You're just worried that if he falls and hurts himself...
Karen, I brought him up here to feel normal for one day. And even at 5,000 feet, the leukemia catches up to him. Damn it, when is he going to get a break?
You're alone. Scott couldn't make it. Couldn't or wouldn't? There have been some complications, Julie. David Bordusa was shot, and Scott has been accused of attempted murder, so he's a little busy working on his own case right now. Well, I was counting on his advice and the opportunity to win him over. You still might have that opportunity. He says it has nothing to do with the crime. Yet all the evidence is pointing in his direction. Now, who better to understand that situation than you? I think you should call him. Offer your sympathy and your support. So we bond over being victims of the justice system, and you get him to support you during your trial, which is crucial. Not to mention after. What do I need from Scott once I get out of here? Julie, Lucy and Scott are in the middle of trying to adopt Christina. But if they don't trust you, they're going to make giving her back to you that much harder. The whole idea of my going on trial was to win my freedom so that I could raise Christina. And now you're suggesting I might not even get custody of my daughter? You know, I don't think the court is going to be in a real big rush to give a baby back to a woman who's been accused of murder, Julie. Or who has spent a year in Ferncliff. You are going to get Christina back. But it's going to take patience and a lot of strategy.
I better get her back. It's what's kept me going all these months.
Then I suggest you cultivate a relationship with Scott and Lucy. That way, when you're released, it'll make it that much easier for them to let you spend time with Christina.
Then I'll be the best friend either of them ever had. I'll do whatever it takes to get Christina back.
How do I treat my son like a normal kid, Karen, when the leukemia makes everything so complicated?
First of all, snowboarding's not simple. It's dangerous by normal standards. And secondly, Neil's smart. He understands he needs special care until he gets better. And he's not going to be sick forever.
No, he's not. Not if this new child is an HLA match for the bone marrow transplant. But even then, I got to keep him in a holding pattern for 6 months. Do you remember how long a half a year was when you were 9 years old?
But letting him go snowboarding is risky.
But it's good for his spirits. And you know how important attitude is in the healing process.
Yeah, it can make a huge difference. But I don't need to tell you how an injury can set him back.
But there's got to be some way of controlling the risk and letting him feel like a normal child.
Can I go on the run, Dad?
You know, Dad just got a killer idea, son. I think you're going to love it.
Great, thanks. Mac has his hands full with Faison, but he's going to take the time to see me.
Us, you mean?
What do you mean us? Since when were you such a PI?
I proved myself in Italy.
You were invaluable in Italy, but as a mystery writer, I have to say this Snoop stuff is really my area of expertise.
Oh, okay. And what, I'm just a doctor?
No, you're a beautiful and brilliant doctor. No problem. You want to help? Just come along.
Just come along. And what, be your sidekick?
Sherlock and Watson, that's what you said.
Why can't it be Watson and Sherlock for
You don't
once?
expect me to play second banana, do
And give
you?
me one good reason why
Because
not.
I'm...
You're a man?
No,
Oh,
you
that's
know
what you
me
were gonna
better
say.
than...
I know
No,
that's what you
because
were
I'm a
gonna
leader,
say.
a natural leader, and I automatically assume the first position. I can't help it.
Okay, fine. You assume that position in your case, and I will assume it in mine.
Are you saying we should go about this separately?
And let's see what we both come up with.
A sleuth contest? Oh, I'm game.
Good. Then may the best detective win.
Well, we know who that's going to be, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Well, shouldn't we get started? Would you like a ride down to the station?
No, thank you. I can handle this case from the sofa.
This is going to be easier than I thought.
What about those messages you got to meet down at Meg's crypt the night of the shooting? Has your security team got any leads as to where they came from?
No, we have not been able to connect him to Bordiso yet.
No, not yet, but we will. His team is working on it around the clock.
Well, I'm expecting a call from my secretary as soon as the DNA results get back from the lab.
Well, it's just going to confirm what we already know.
I got it. I got it. Hello?
Lucy, hi, it's Julie.
Julie, what are you doing calling me yet again? Did you have another one of those dreams about Christina?
Only good ones. How is she?
Well, she's wonderful, just as sweet as can be.
Listen, let me have this. Yeah, Julie. I told Rachel that I was
Yeah,
unable
it helped pick the jury, I know. She told me about the bogus charges against you.
If Rachel wants to call me in, update me, I'll give her some time.
Okay, thank you, Scott. That means a lot, especially knowing what you're going through. There's nothing worse than being falsely accused.
That's right.
Try and remember, though, the truth is on your side.
I can't argue with you there.
And maybe not everyone will believe you, but I try and draw my strength from those who do. And I just want you to know that I'm in your court.
Okay, well, thanks. Goodbye. Whoever thought I'd have something in common with Julie?
You may both be facing criminal charges. Of course, there's one big difference. We know you're innocent.
Well, she seems to think she is, too.
Bravo, bravo. Oh, Julie, you have that kind of sincerity during your trial, and there's not a jury in the world that would convict you.
Liza is searching for Adam.
I really hope I don't have to pay Adam much longer.
And she's getting warmer.
Stuart?
My beautiful Liza's gonna find me.
And warmer.
What are the two of you up to?
Liza! You come to rescue me at last!
All My Children, ABC Daytime.
Oh, coming through. Hey.
Did you see us?
You guys were awesome. 2 Scanlons, 1 board.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I'm still a little deaf in one ear from someone screaming in my ear as we were going over the mogul.
Is it okay if I get some of the pros to autograph my lift ticket?
Sure. As long as you get him to sign mine, too. All right. You have fun.
Do you realize what you just did?
What?
You set the bar about this high when it comes to finding Neil a Christmas present.
Well, I'll tell you something. Seeing him light up when we were zooming down that hill, that was my Christmas present.
Have I told you lately you're an amazing dad?
Oh, you know it's easy when you got a kid like that. And I'm going to make damn sure that he's around for a long, long time.
Oh, well. Someone looks very pleased with themselves. What'd you find out down at the police station?
Well, I hope you're not a sore loser, but in my hand, I hold the information that we've been looking for.
How'd you get it?
I told Mac that I was looking to clear Scott in the shooting, and he gave me a list of all the people that had access to the forensics lab after Scott's gun was seized.
Very good work, honey. So are the police going to take over from here?
No, Mac wants to hold off on an internal investigation until I bring him something more concrete.
But you have a list of names.
Well, I haven't tied in one specific suspect as of yet, but I have narrowed it down to the most likely 10.
Are these the 10 suspects that you narrowed it down to? Patient of mine down at the hospital. Works at the police station. So while you were driving down to the police station, I let my fingers do the walking.
Okay, I'm impressed. It's a tie.
Ah, that's not all. Do you have anything else besides a list of names?
Like what?
Like, for instance, suspect number 1. He's a month away from retirement. He's 48 years old and has a big fat pension coming to him. There is no way he would take a bribe.
Your friend told you this?
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. You win.
Yes! Thank you! Thank you very much.
You're Sherlock, I'm Watson, at least for today.
Well, either way, we make a terrific team. Just remember that next time you decide you don't need my help.
I never said I didn't need you.
For more than just Snoop stuff, I hope.
For more than just Snoop stuff.
Is this my reward for being nice to Scott?
Well, I was very impressed with the way you handled him, but no, I bought this for you a couple of days ago. Open it up.
Oh. This is beautiful. It's beautiful.
Well, it's for the trial. I think the jury's going to love you in it.
I bet Chris will, too. I really miss him. At least with the trial starting, I'll get to see him from across the courtroom.
You know, I haven't stopped trying to get his visiting privileges reinstated. It's just that it's turned out to be quite an uphill battle.
Well, it's hard not having him around. And if you weren't here, it would be impossible.
Well, I am here. And I'm going to be on your side, and I'm going to keep fighting for you until you're reunited with Christina.
I know that day is coming.
Well, you should see Christine up there sleeping. You know, it's like she doesn't have a care in the world. She's so peaceful, a little smile and her dimple and a little drool coming out of the side of her mouth while she's gurgling.
Being deprived of all this time with Christina, I'm not going to let Bordizo do this to me, keep me from my kids.
Excuse me. Lee Baldwin. The DNA results are in. Yeah, go ahead. They show what? No, you're sure there's no mistake here? Okay. Thanks, dear.
Lee, what could be so bad? It's what we expected, right?
Yeah, we know my blood was at seeing the crumbs, and what's this mistake?
This is just unbelievable.
What is unbelievable?
The DNA tests on the two samples, Scott. They indicate there's a 99% chance David Bordiso is your father.